All right, everyone, good afternoon. Welcome to BC Talk's 7th annual speech contest. So you think you can speak, an impromptu showdown. My name is Grace Sands, and I'm so excited to be your MC for today. For some quick background about me, I am a full-time student currently enrolled at Broward College, majoring in psychology. I go to Central Campus. Just as we begin our program, I want to recognize a few faculty and staff responsible for supporting and coordinating this event. BC Talks 7th annual speech contest is a production of the AHCD pathway. So if we have any pathway and department deans currently in the audience, please feel free to start your video and wave. Hello, thank you so much. Thank you. Awesome. Let's give a round of applause to them, guys. That's our associate department and pathway deans. This event was also coordinated by BC Talks committee. So if they could the committee members please start your video and wave as well? Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much. Let's give a hand to those members, guys, of BC Talks committee. Awesome. So before we start this contest, let's just review the impromptu contest guidelines. So there will be 3 levels, and each level contestants will be eliminated and others will advance to the next level. All contestants must turn on videos and mics in order to compete. Failure to do so will eliminate you from the contest. Those are the 3 levels, yeah. You as the audience can vote on multiple contestants in both levels, levels 1 and 2. However, there will be a limit on the number of contestants you can vote for per level. In the first 2 levels, the audience will decide who will advance to the next level. We will give you 3 minutes to vote using a poll link that will be pasted in the chat. In the final level, level 3, the BC Talks will decide on the top 3 winners. So, what are these contestants competing for? The top 3 winners will each receive Amazon Cash provided by our Student Life. Thank you to our Student Life. First place will win $100 Amazon Cash. Second place, $75 Amazon Cash. And third place, $50 Amazon Cash. All contestants will receive participation certificates. To help you decide on the contestants that will advance to the next level, you may use the event program file attached in the chat or a piece of paper to keep up with the contestants and their names. Looks like this. Perfect. All right, so let's begin, guys. Let's introduce all the contestants. First off, very exciting, we have contestant number 101, Sophia. Awesome, awesome. So some fun facts about Sophia. She speaks 3 languages. She's studying vexillology, which is the study of flags. And she's been to over 30 countries. Super cool. Very, very awesome. That's Sophia. Thanks so much. Awesome. Contestant number 102, Bella. Bella is a dual enrollment student pursuing neurology, and she also speaks 3 languages. We got 2 trilingual people in here. That's awesome. Thanks so much, Bella. All right. Contestant number 103, we've got Camilla. So Camilla likes literature, volunteering, reading, learning. She's studying clinical psychology, and she works as a hostess. Very cool. Thank you so much, Camilla. Beautiful picture.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Awesome. We've got contestant number 104, Denisa. Denisa loves to write poetry. Denisa is a dancer and a choreographer, and she's played every sport in school. Super athletic. Good for you, girl. That's awesome. Cool. Thank you so much, Denisa. Contestant number 106, we've got Jackson. Jackson is a huge Steelers fan. Go Steelers. He likes to play basketball, and Jackson likes to go fishing. That's awesome in South Florida. Jackson, thanks so much for joining us. All right. Contestant number 108, we've got Lucas. So Lucas once almost started a fire while trying to make cinnamon rolls. That is a very interesting story. Lucas, we'll have to hear that story. He's a writer, and he's had 2 stories published in a literary magazine. Super awesome. And he loves chemistry. You got to be a smart cookie for that, Lucas. Good for you. Thanks so much for joining us, Lucas. See if we can pull up his picture. Contestant number 108. Awesome. That's Lucas. Thanks so much. Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we've got contestant number 109, Melina. Some fun facts about Melina. She likes to write in purple pen. That's very interesting. I wonder why purple. We'll have to hear about that. She enjoys sewing, and she plans on being a designer. That's so cool. I bet you got a good fashion sense. Thank you so much, Melina. We appreciate you. Cool. Contestant number 110, we've got Brandon. Brandon, he plays 2 different instruments. He's a painter, and really, he's a jack of all trades. He's also a boxer and a teacher. He's just an artist all around. Good for you, Brandon. Thanks for joining us. Cool, cool. Contestant number 111, we've got Brant. So, Brant's family is from Ohio and Florida. He's got a love for frogs. That's an interesting animal to have. That's awesome. And he's part of a D&D campaign, which I'm assuming is Dungeons and Dragons. So very cool. Thank you so much, Brant, for joining us. All right. Contestant number 112, we've got Robert. So Robert is a current firefighter and paramedic working towards becoming an attorney. He loves everything medicine and law. He's bilingual. He loves horses, amongst other animals, and he's self-taught in piano. That is so cool. Thanks so much, Brandon. Sorry. Thank you so much, Robert. All right. Contestant number 113, we've got Tatiana. Tatiana, she's Uruguayan. She loves to travel, and her prime time to study is at night. I can very much relate to you there. My prime time to study is usually like 2 o'clock in the morning. So thank you so much, Tatiana. All right. We're going to move a couple down here. We've got contestant number 117, Avital. Avital used to do speech competitions in high school. That's very difficult. Good for you. That's awesome. Avital enjoys horror movies, and she enjoys doing nails and drawing. Awesome. There she is. Thank you so much. And last but certainly not least, we've got contestant number 118, Christy. So Christy loves photography and videography. She likes to travel as well, enjoys the ocean. We've got beautiful beaches out here in South Florida, so I'm sure she loves those as well. And guys, those are our contestants that are going to be here for today. But I've just got word that we've got a couple contestants that just came in, so we're going to introduce them as well. We've got contestant number 107, just to backtrack a little bit. We've got Sage. How exciting. I have class with Sage. This is really cool. Sage loves to sing, is also a songwriter, and Sage loves to perform. So I'm sure that she's going to give a good show today. Cool. We're going to go over to contestant number 114. We've got Anthony in the house. Hello, Anthony. So check this out. Anthony's first word he spoke was cookie when he was 3 years old. I think he's got his head in the right place. Awesome. He's also a huge basketball fan, and hopefully we'll see the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals this year. Hopefully. I hope so too. And Anthony has a German Shepherd dog who just turned 10. That's so cool. Cool, cool. And then last one that we've got to introduce, we've got contestant number 115, David. So David is a model. He's starting his own clothing brand, and he also plays basketball. David, you are so awesome. Thank you so much. All right. I think we've got a full house of our contestants today, guys. Let's do it. So let's begin. We're going to be doing level 1. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Just to explain to the audience, for level 1, you may vote for up to 8 contestants in the level, so please note your favorites. In level 1, each contestant will be shown a different picture. From the picture, each contestant must draw a moral. A lesson or idea is what a moral is. And then you're going to present an impromptu speech for the moral of the image. Contestants, you may speak for up to 1 minute, and you will have 15 seconds to prepare. I will state your time to prepare begins now. The timekeeper will notify you when it's time to begin by saying you may begin. All right. The timekeeper will buzz you when your minute is up, And after 5 seconds, your mic will be muted and your camera will be turned off. All right, guys, are we ready? It's time to begin. All right, let's start with our first contestant. So, contestant number 101, Sophia, are you ready? Can we get Sophia on the mic and on video?
Yeah, hi, hold on. Yeah.
Hey, Sophia. All
Yeah.
right. You ready to rock and roll?
My camera isn't, hold on. Hold on, sorry.
No worries.
Can you see me?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, your time to prepare begins now.
Wait, what's the, okay. Okay. Okay.
The timekeeper will take the image off of screen once it's time.
Okay.
You don't have to take the image off, Hannah. You can keep it on. But the
Okay.
timekeeper, Laura, let her know when she's ready. Professor Raymond.
Go ahead.
Okay, you have a minute to speak.
This image shows that while you may think you may be able to trust someone, you actually can't. Because while it is true that we should assume the best of people and hope that everyone is good, that's not particularly true. In this image, we see that there are two men shaking hands, but in reality, one of them is in the process of stealing from the other. There are many scenarios that could give this impression, whether it be a trusted friend betraying you, or a fiction novel where people believe that one person is the villain, but it turns out to be the other. Plot twists are an essential part of life, and it's important to always be on your guard, even if you want to be nice to someone, because you never know whether or someone is truly looking out for you or only looking out for themselves. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sophia. Beautiful. Awesome. We're going to have contestant number 102, Bella, up next. Bella, you will have 15 seconds to look at the image and think of a moral, and you will have 1 minute after to speak on it.
Okay, perfect.
Awesome. Are you ready? Begin.
Animal cruelty is fueled by human greed and the need to consistently profit off of other species, even though they're sentient beings. Their sentience is downplayed by ours because we're able to communicate, and our miscommunication with them or our misinterpretation of them allows us to profit off of them without feeling guilt or abiding by our normal morals. We should stop animal cruelty because they are sentient beings and they do have feelings, which is commonly misinterpreted as aggression or hostility or the need to survive. Yeah. Did I make the time or should I keep on going?
No, it's okay. You're good.
Awesome, Bella. Thank you so much. All right, contestant number 103, Camilla. Are you ready? Are you on? Can I see your camera and your audio?
Yes, I'm here.
Cool. Thank you so much, Camilla. All right, you're going to have 15 seconds to look at this image. You may begin.
Go ahead.
Perfect. So the ecology of the world, it's based on a amount of civilization and the nature. However, we have come to have our world into the digital ecology instead of a social ecology where we focus on the main importance of our own well-being. So this image shows how the society is focused on their own selves and how the nature is almost forgotten. But it's still wonderful and we should appreciate it. We should civilize. And the second reason is that we need to, as society, work together in order to understand the nature and work for it because it's the only thing that will keep us alive. And in conclusion, I believe that this is very important because it's the only thing that takes care of us and the only thing that we really value in our world, or we should really value in our world.
Thank you.
All right, Camilla, thank you so much for sharing. We're gonna go to contestant number 104 now, Danissa. Can I see your camera on? Can I hear you?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Perfect.
Okay.
All right, you will have 15 seconds to look at this image and create a moral. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, I'll start. So when you think about friend groups and everybody that is within a large friend group, you would never know if someone is really having your back or if they're completely genuine with you. The people that laugh at you or they make jokes about you, they're not true friends. People that are true friends will actually support you. And when you have a true friend, they will always have your back and push you forward and not lean you back on the things that they call insecure, because insecurities can just be gifts that you have or things about yourself that are not normal to other people. So when people are making fun of you and things like that, you can look at it as a negative because it is a negative behavior. But when you look at people like that and they're surrounding by you, then it's important to look at yourself to know that they're stepping low to a very low level, but it's only meaning that there's something about you that they have to really jump on to lower your confidence. So it's a good thing to remember for yourself that you don't have to always rely on people
That's
to.
time.
Oh, okay, that's
Thanks.
it.
Thank you.
Danissa, thank you so much. We're gonna be moving over to contestant number 106, Jackson. Jackson, can we see your video and hear you? We've got Jackson in the house. Jackson, testing, testing. All right, he may be having difficulties. We might have to come back to him. We're gonna move on to contestant number 107, Sage. Can we get Sage on video? Can we hear you, Sage?
Hello.
Hi, Sage. So you're gonna have 15 seconds to look at this image, create a moral, and then you'll have a minute to speak, okay?
Okay.
Thanks so much.
Okay. Just like many other photos that were shown previously, this one shows how your path can be utilized for other people's work and essentially being walked over until other people reach the journey. This person is making sure that they make sure that their stability for themselves, but not only people around them, and those people continuously use it and make sure that they're only at a certain level, which is to get them to where they need to be, and they can be at their success. So below, we see a man being the bridge for many other people's work and hard work when he is truly the hard work and they are just the users and manipulators of his strength. Thanks.
Sage, thank you. That was great.
Thank you.
All right. We're looking for contestant number 108 now, Lucas. Lucas, are you in the house? Can we see your video and audio? Awesome. Is that Lucas there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Can hear you. Cool. We can see you now too. All right, Lucas. So we're gonna pop up an image on the screen. You'll have 15 seconds to look at it. Get a moral for it, and you'll have a minute to speak, okay? Awesome.
Okay.
As humans, I'm sure many of you guys have experienced hobbies and you guys have gone out to explore the world and what there is to do. But one of the main things that we as humans do that we have done for generations over is creating art. And most importantly, it's creating art together. It's something that is passed down since the start of literally humanity. It's been creating art together and sharing our stories and the creations that we make. The stuff that we make is unique and interesting in that it has a sort of air and imperfectness that is unique to humans, making it just something that we can all sort of relate to. No matter, how hard humans try, they always try to be like perfect or whatever. They will never really reach that perfect level because we are basically imperfect creatures. So the way that we can also express this through art is through the imperfectness of what we have created. Like, stuff like how Picasso has drawn and stuff like that has different ways of expressing ourselves and showing how
That's
even in
time, Lucas.
imperfectness we can find beauty. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Lucas, thank you so much for your contribution. We're going to be moving on over to contestant number 109, Melina. Melina, can we get your
Hello.
video on and your audio? I can hear you. Awesome. I can see you now. Beautiful. All right, Melina, you're going to have 15 seconds to look at the image that's going to pop up on screen. A minute to talk, okay? Thank you.
Okay.
Growing up, I was always called the giraffe of the class. I was way taller than everybody else, and I've made this speech before. I've talked about it a million times, but honestly, growing up that way, being bullied by other kids, honestly changed my mindset. Growing up, I used to be very kind and very aggressive. I used to let anybody step on. Now I have the confidence in myself and I have the passion to grow and to allow people that have faith into my life, but the ones that don't, I keep them out. Because no matter what you do, bullying is very, very detrimental to kids' mental health and anybody's mental health, whether it's in school, online, or just a blend of both. Bullying is actually a very, very strong cause of suicide in today's world, and it is a main reason that people cite on why their mental health is so bad. So you need to always have that peace of mind to make sure that whoever you're communicating with, you communicate in a positive way. Just like anybody says, if you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say it.
That's time. Thank you.
Melina, thank you. All right, contestant number 110, Brandon. You're up next, Brandon.
Okay, is everything good?
Yep, we can see you, we can hear you, Brandon. All right, you've got 15 seconds to look at the image, and you'll have a minute to speak, okay? Good luck.
We've all been there. Oh, do I go now? Sorry.
Sure, it's okay. Go ahead.
Okay. We've all been there. Where we're running late, we have so much to do, and we just really want to get to work. So you have the coffee in one hand, the phone in the other, and you're just trying to get to the place you're trying to go. But what most people don't expect is the bang that comes right after. And that happened to me recently. I was in a car driving, and I had my phone in my hand, and I had this feeling that I probably shouldn't have done this. But instead, I thought, well, you know what? I'm here to get some paper for my job, and I need to print out some resumes. It's only right about in the corner from my house, so I'll get there perfectly. But then I heard this crashing noise, and it just destroyed my car. And I was devastated. I was going to go to a job interview and I thought, oh, it was fine if I just looked at my phone for a little bit. But that whole setback took
That's
me
time, Brandon.
years to recover. Thank you for your time.
Awesome. That was contestant number 110, Brandon. Thank you. All right, we're going to be moving along to contestant number 111, Brant. All
You
right.
can hear me and see me, right?
Yep, can hear you and see you. Cool. You'll have 15 seconds, Brant, to look at the image and a minute to speak. Good luck.
Go ahead, Brent.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Education is important. For people to learn and to grow as people, they must learn. This is shown in the image. As you can see, people learning, people participating. This will allow them to grow up and to actually be able to contribute to society and to help each other. Without education, we will not know how to do math. We will not know how to calculate finances. We will know how to better our lives in the future. But this allows us to actually look into the future, to prepare for the future, and to be ready. Education is essential to life. It allows us to help those around us, to be helped, and to be able to grow as people.
Thank you, Brent.
For this image. Okay, thank you.
Brant, thank you so much. We're going to be going over to contestant number 112, Robert. You could just turn on your camera and test out your audio.
Hi.
All right, Robert. You will have 15 seconds for the image that's going to pop up, and you'll have a minute to speak, okay?
Okay.
Cool, thank you.
Go ahead, Robert.
Thank you. In today's society, we can see how everyone kind of has to put on a front, a mask, if you will. We can see it in schools, we can see it in businesses, we can see it, every day. Even when you ask someone, how are you? They'll say, I'm fine, thank you. This is a common phenomenon that's been happening, and we could see it going on even in psychology, that we commonly put on a front to mask our emotions as society tells us that this is something that is not okay. It's not something to embrace, to say out loud. So I feel like we should definitely explore more about the mask that people put on, and actually explore into how this has been affecting our children, how it's been affecting our future, how it's been affecting ourselves. This mask is something that everyone puts on, but I feel like it's something that should be explored further. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was complete bullshit.
All right, thank you, Robert. That was contestant 112. All right, next up we have contestant number 113, Tatiana. Perfect. Is your video on, Tatiana?
Yes. Can you see me?
Yes. Perfect. All right, you'll have 15 seconds to look at the next image and a minute to speak. All right, good luck.
All right. I believe the moral of this image is to defeat modern day stereotypes, especially about sports. How women are seen as less when they compete in sports, especially male dominated sports such as American football. In this image, a woman is seen as being a member of this, what seems like mostly members that are male, but she seems happy and supported, and every other member in this team is supporting her as a team player. So, in conclusion, I think that the drive of women wanting to be in sports and be included and supported as men are is very impressive, and it is
bringing us together as a society and making sports better and more inclusive for everyone around the world. Thank you.
Thanks, Tatiana.
Thank you, Tatiana. Again, that was contestant number 113 for the audience. All right, next up, we've got contestant number 114, Anthony.
Can you hear me?
Yep, and we can see you too. All right, you've got 15 seconds, Anthony, to look at this image, and then you'll have a minute to speak.
Okay, I'm ready. She is looking towards something that she's fond of, but she's not grasping the reality of it. She's clearly fantasizing about a life, a person, or a goal or opportunity, and scouting out how to get there without realizing that there are certain steps you have to take. There is no shortcuts. And if it's envy and she's envious of a person, she is stalking them down, which is not an ideal situation to be doing. And stalking people, and regardless of gender, regardless of woman, man, is inappropriate and foul in all concepts. That is all. Thank you.
Thanks, Anthony.
All right, that was contestant number 114, Anthony. Thank you. We're going to be moving on over to contestant number 115, David. If we could just get your camera on, David. Make sure we can hear you.
You hear me?
Yes, and we can see you too. Perfect. All right, you'll have 15 seconds to look at the image, decide the moral of it, and you'll have a minute to speak, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Go ahead, David.
I feel as though this image shows a person being chained to something, regardless if it's a small situation or a major problem that he cannot get past to. And I feel as though he might be struggling in life, and it's something that he can't get through yet. But as time goes on, he might be able to get past to it. But as for right now, I feel as though a lot of things are keeping him in one place, preventing him to become a better person. And then he's just struggling to deal with it at the moment. That is all.
Thank you, David.
You're welcome.
All right, that was contestant number 115, David. We're going to be going on to contestant number 117, Avital. Can we just get you on screen?
That's Anthony.
Oh. Wait, is it supposed to be me? Because you said, I think you said my name.
I'm sorry, what's your name?
Abital, but I think I'm
Yeah.
117.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, perfect. So we're going to pop up an image on screen, and you will have 15 seconds to look at it and a minute to speak.
Wait, hold on. Can you see my screen? I can't see myself.
Yes, we can see you.
How would I show how would I show myself?
We can see now.
No, we can see. I can't even see myself. You're not supposed to. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm good.
All right, begin.
Okay, Avital, go ahead.
In today's society, we have a lot of focus on diet culture, and diet culture comes a lot from social media. As we can see in the photo, we have different social media apps, and we have a tape measure around them with a mirror. This is clearly showing someone who's struggling with body issues, and it has a lot to do with social media. People are constantly photoshopping their bodies. They're putting out information that's not true and false narratives that we feel the need to follow, and it's especially damaging to young girls in this society. People feel the need to be a size 0. They feel that it's not okay to be our natural selves. And in this issue, it's a lot of pressure on ourselves. If we look at this image, this person is having so much pressure on their own body images that they're not focusing on the health in themselves. They feel that being skinnier is more important than being mentally okay.
and physically okay. We need to put an end to the false narratives being put out on social media, and we need to put a start to promoting body positivity, because in this society, this is not okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Avital. That was contestant number 117 for the audience. All right, we're gonna move on over to contestant number 118, Christy.
Hello.
Hi, Christy. All right, so we're gonna pop up an image on screen. You'll have 15 seconds to view it, and then you'll have a minute to speak. All right, begin.
Okay. When I see this, I think everybody needs to calm down. There's no need to, oh no, I want to start over. Yeah, I think that this image represents needing to calm down in this society. We have access to the internet. We have access to so many things that can overwhelm us. And if you experience going to a third world country, you'll see that many people aren't this upset like this man in this photo. Although they don't have internet or many things that we have, they're still very calm and happy. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Christy.
Hello, can you guys hear me? Can Jackson come up on the screen? Contestant number 106.
Wait, it's working now? All right, should be good.
Cool. All right. Yes, we can see you. We can hear you. All right. And this is going to be your image, Jackson, coming up. You'll have 15 seconds to look and a minute to speak.
Go ahead.
In today's world, it's so hard to get distracted by the foods like fast food, Subway, all those restaurants that are completely unhealthy for you and processed food. Many of you need to focus more on your diets and try to stick to the healthier stuff that make you think clearer, have a clearer mind, exercise better, and honestly just have a better life. It's so easily to get distracted by foods that we might enjoy, but it is okay to dabble into those foods here and there. But oftentimes we need to redirect ourselves and get on the right path of eating healthy and living a healthier life. Thank you.
Thank you, Jackson.
Awesome. That was contestant number 106, Jackson. So all of our contestants have gone. And now that we have cleared level 1, you, the audience, may vote up for up to 8 contestants. We're going to be using the poll link provided in the chat to vote up for 8 contestants, and you will not need to register your email to complete the poll. You have 2 minutes to complete the voting. And then as you are voting, I'm going to be introducing our first performer. So our first performer is Quentin Mack, and he's going to be singing Blackbird by the Beatles.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly. Blackbird fly into the light of a dark black night. Blackbird fly. Blackbird fly into the light of a dark black night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise.
Beautiful. Thank you, Quentin. Just while we figure out everything with the links going on to vote, can I just ask you, Quentin, when did you start singing? What made you interested in performing?
Oh, okay. I believe my grandmother did a lot of plays and praise dances and stuff in the church. So I never sang in the church, but then I've always wanted to, so I would always do it with me and my sisters. And we we had a family reunion coming up, and my little sister likes to dance more, my older sister likes to act more, and I like to sing more.
Mhm.
And we were trying to do all of the different stuff together because I've never sang by myself. They've never acted by ourselves or danced by ourselves. So we tried to do it together. Ended up
Mhm.
getting into a big argument to see which one to practice on first. So I decided to just do it by myself. And I've never sang in front of people, so I didn't even know if I could really sing. So then at the family reunion, since my sisters didn't practice or do anything, I just sang a song. And then my family was like, oh, you could sing. And
Mhm.
then I started getting into it at Dillard High School, doing performing arts over there and getting vocal lessons and stuff like that. Been doing that for like 2, 3 years. And now I am here, Broward college student for music voice.
That is so cool. And it sounds like your whole family is super talented and that you all like to perform and just have a
Yeah.
family of show stars.
Yes.
Can I ask Quentin a question?
Yes.
Can you sing "Dark Was the Night, Cold Was the Ground" by
I don't
Willie
even
Johnson?
know that song.
He just hums. I bet you could do it well. You should look it up. Dark was the night, cold was the ground. Blind Willie Johnson. It's good.
Okay. I'll
Very,
look that
very
up
cool.
then. Learn it.
It's
I got
Quentin,
a
thanks so
lot of
much.
songs to learn.
And
Yeah.
to my knowledge, we will be seeing you again for the level 3 performance. So guys, get excited in the audience because he will be back to hear that again.
All right.
Thank you. I guess so we're just figuring out the link right now for the voting process. I think we might be getting a new link. Possibly.
Rosina.
We can't hear you.
Yeah, give me a second. It's saying it's active. So let me figure out what's the issue with it, which is, give me a few seconds.
Okay, no worries. Well, guys, I hope we all are enjoying ourselves so far. We've got 100 participants inside of the Zoom. That is so exciting. Guys, thank you all for joining us today. If anyone wants to give a fun fact about themselves, like we did in the beginning with the contestants, maybe some people had their own ideas of what the morals were for the images that were on screen. If anyone wants to say something cool in the chat, definitely drop something down below. Start a little conversation, open something up. But either way, guys, thank you. Baby Hannah, who's baby Hannah?
Hannah is the professor that is also in this group right now, who is the football player. And she's in the communication department. Professor Moody.
Super cool.
Amazing.
I used to be so cool.
You are still cool.
Sure you
I
still
brag
are,
about
yeah.
you to everybody.
Oh boy.
Coolest.
Oh, I see some of
Hannah,
your
did you
students here are
take a
saying
lot
they're
of big
awesome.
hits? Hannah.
Actually,
Oh.
I was fortunate not to. I was the kicker, so I was pretty protected.
Oh, kicker. Wow, you must have had a strong leg.
It's from soccer for so many years.
Very cool. No pressure. Just get that ball over that high goal.
Right? I know.
Yeah, it looks exciting.
Major respect.
Did you play senior year?
I played my junior and senior year, yep.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I played soccer one time when I was in 7th grade, and it was like the second game of the season that we had. And then the ball finally, I was inside of the game playing. The ball came towards me and I caught it with my hands and I said, you know what? Maybe sports are not for me. And that was that.
It's instinct to want to catch it if you don't play a lot, for sure.
Yeah. For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Does anyone play sports inside of the chat right now? Is anyone in football, soccer, anyone playing basketball? I know we had a couple contestants that like playing basketball. Cool.
Oh, lacrosse.
Nice.
That's a fun sport. Tennis is too.
So I have a poem that I want to share
Awesome, please do.
while Rosina kind of troubleshoots what's going on. And it's one of my favorites, and it's called The Dash. I read of a man who stood to speak at the funeral of a friend. He referred to the dates on the tombstone from the beginning to the end. He noted that first came the date of birth and spoke the following dates with tears. But he said what matters most of all was the dash between those years. For that dash represents all the time that they spent alive on earth. And now only those who love them know what that little line is worth. For it matters not how much we own, the cars, the house, the cash. What matters most is how we live and love and how we spend our dash. So think about this long and hard. Are there things you'd like to change? For you never know how much time is left that can still be rearranged. If we could slow down enough to consider what's true and real, and always try to understand the way other people feel, and be less quick to anger, and show appreciation more, and love the people in our lives like we've never loved before. If we treat each other with respect, and more often wear a smile, remembering this special dash might only last a little while. So when your eulogy is being read with your life's action to rehash, would you be proud of the things they say about how you spent your dash? I think that is such a profound poem, and I encourage each of you to think about that on the daily, and it works. So let's go.
That was beautiful. Thank you for sharing. And yeah, guys, so for everyone that needs an update, our link now works in the chat. You can click the link to do the voting for the contestants. Thank you for sharing that poem again. So guys, we've got like 2 minutes. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but can I request another song, please? Is there any way he could sing Amazing Grace? If not, your singing is so nice, so I'm just asking.
So I'm not sure where Quentin is at the moment, but
okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm sure he'll keep that in mind. If anything, if he wants to pop up, he always can. We do got like 2 minutes though for everyone voting. Again, the poll link is in the chat. So make sure you log in on there, and in just a moment, we'll be seeing who is advancing to level 2.
It will become official the minute one of us puts our name on it.
Remember, guys, you can vote for multiple contestants, a max up to 8. We just ask that you don't vote like multiple times.
Okay, now we're going to see the 8 speakers that will advance to level 2.
All right, this is the suspenseful part. This is the exciting part. Guys, all in all, thank you to everyone that participated today and for getting up here and sharing what was on your mind. But we will be moving on to level 2. So we're going to go ahead and announce those people. Very exciting. Guys, is everyone in the chat thinking that their favorite contestant is going to move on to the next level? I loved everybody, so I don't have anybody that I can think. Okay, and we can see that the screen being shared here.
You have Avatar, Melina, Tatiana, Bella, Sage, Brandon, Camilla. Ooh, and we have a tie. So Jackson and David will also proceed. So we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we will have 9 contestants since they had a tie. Avatar, Melina, Tatiana, Bella, Sage, Brandon, Camilla, Jackson, and David.
Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. So how exciting. We are going to be going to level 2, and it's called It's Story Time. Also, thank you so much, Professor Raymond, for that shout out there. So for the audience, for level 2, thank you. For level 2, you may vote for up to 5 contestants this time. We're getting more competitive in the level. So please note your favorite, keep them in mind for this round. We've seen the list there of the people that are still performing. So in level 2, each contestant will receive a different story prompt. Based on the story prompt, each contestant must continue the story from where the prompt left off and complete the story. I will read the story prompt and you will continue where I left off. You should not repeat the story prompt from before. All right, so for the contestants, you may speak for up to 1 to 2 minutes. We have a little bit more breathing room here. And you will have 15 seconds to prepare. So this is level 2, it's story time. Are we ready to begin, guys? Good luck to everyone, like we're saying in chat. Awesome. All right, so.
You can begin with 102, which is Bella.
Okay, so we're gonna go to Bella 102. Bella, if we can get you back up on screen. Congratulations for making it to the second round.
Hi, sorry, I thought it wasn't working for a second.
Yep. All right. We just can't see you at the moment, Bella. I think something may be covering your screen.
That's my camera block. Sorry.
Okay. No problem. We can see you now and we can hear you. Good
Perfect.
to rock and roll. All right. All right. I discovered an old diary hidden in the attic. Its leather cover worn and weathered with age. With each, this is in the way here. Entry, I felt a sense of wonder and disbelief as I read about my grandfather's ...
I get 15 seconds to think about it.
Correct.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. My grandfather's past, his deepest, darkest secrets. I couldn't believe what I was reading. I didn't think it could be true. He hid it from us for so long, and I never knew it could be possible. My grandfather's secret was that he wasn't who we thought he was. He was an FBI agent, and he served this country for as long as he could. We thought he was killed in battle. We thought he was in the military, but we thought wrong. Once we found out the true status of what he was, we called the FBI, and the FBI told us he served as one of the Navy SEALs as well in his younger days. His mother told him not to do it, my great-great-grandmother. And we came to the conclusion that he hid it from everybody and he went off grid so that he could serve our country. I'm proud to call him my grandfather. And without him, I wouldn't be here today. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Bella.
Awesome. Thank you. So that was contestant 102, Bella. I have so much respect to all of you guys. I would never be able to make up things on top of my head like this. Guys, you are so cool. We're going to be moving on over to contestant 103, Camilla. If we could get you on screen. Hi, Camilla.
Hi, can you see me? Sorry, I was muted.
Yes, no problem. Yeah, and we can hear you now too. Cool. All right. While digging in the backyard, I uncovered a mysterious time capsule buried decades ago. Inside, I found a series of letters that seem to predict the future with eerie accuracy. One letter predicts ...
Got 15 seconds and then 1 minute.
Correct.
You ready, Camilla?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
The letter predicts the amount of robots and things that would happen in the future. However, this letter was written in 1989 and it's written based on the years of now in 2024. And however, that things don't exist. So that may conclude that our own theories about what will happen in the future will be extreme, and we will not accustomed to these mysterious insecurities. Sorry. So when I discovered this, I went and I saw the world, and it was nothing like that. You would say, "Oh, there will be flying cars." However, there wasn't any, and that makes me believe that what my beliefs about the future will be incorrect, and they will be actually very welcoming, and that's why we should actually work for the future, and that a good amount of goodness and fairness should be claimed.
Thank you.
Great. That was contestant number 103, Camilla. Next up, we've got contestant number 106, Jackson. We could get you on screen. Hi, Jackson. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next prompt. So, in a sudden twist of fate, I awaken to find myself trapped in a virtual reality game where the stakes are life and death. And the only way to escape is to unravel the mysteries of the digital world by ... Yeah, 15 seconds.
Okay, Jackson, go ahead.
So the only way to unravel mysteries around the digital world was to complete these levels that were set. There were 5 total levels, and the first level was to defeat this huge ghost in war in order to unravel the mysteries of around the digital world. And jeez.
It's okay, Jackson, keep going.
In order to, I don't know, I lost my thought. That's all I got.
Okay, well, good try.
Thanks so much, Jackson. All right, we're going to be going over to contestant number 107, Sage. Got Sage in house.
Hello, is my camera on?
Yes, we can see a Sage. Perfect. Thanks for joining us. So this is the prompt. After stumbling upon a hidden carnival attraction, my friend and I found ourselves trapped in a maze of mirrors that reflect our deepest fears and desires. I could not believe ... You've got 15 seconds.
Okay. I cannot believe when in this scary carnival attraction that I stumbled upon one of my deepest fears and desires, which was seeking out a better life for myself that did not involve my friend. I saw my friend as someone that I couldn't trust. And even though I loved this moment of doing something exciting and scary, I realized that in the future, my friend is someone that I can't trust. And not only is this attraction scary for me, but it is showing me something I cannot accept. Is it?
Is that it?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Sage.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you, Sage. Guys, we've got an ambulance going on behind me. Sorry about that. But we've got contestant number 109, Melina, coming up next. We could just see Melina on
Hello.
screen. Hi, Melina.
Hello.
Awesome. And we could see you now too. So we're moving on to the next prompt. As I ventured deeper into the dense forest, the crunch of leaves beneath my feet echoed through the silence. With each step, I felt a growing sense of unease. Out of the shadows jumped ... You got 15 seconds.
That's 15.
Out of the shadows jumped a bear. I wasn't sure what kind of bear it was, whether it was black or brown, black, fight back, brown. I can't even remember the rest of the words, but he didn't look right. He looked humanoid in a sense. His face was kind of deformed. I wasn't exactly sure what it was. Maybe it was a man in a costume. Maybe it was supposed to be Bigfoot or something. I wasn't sure. I just knew I was scared. I turned to run and I couldn't move. I was frozen to my stance. I couldn't move at all. I felt like I was being encased in ice just by looking into the eyes of this bear, this creature. I still wasn't scared. I was still scared. I wasn't sure what to do. I had nothing on my person. All I had was my phone. What's my phone gonna do? I couldn't turn on my flashlight and flashbang him or anything like that. I had to run, but I couldn't run. I couldn't run no matter what I did. I couldn't run. I was just scared. I was horrified. I couldn't move. But then I woke up.
Thank you. Thanks, Melina.
All right, that was contestant number 109, Melina. Thank you for sharing. Next up, we've got contestant number 110, Brandon. You're up, Brandon.
Hello.
Hi, Brandon. Perfect. We can see you, we can hear you, and this is the prompt. While attending a routine checkup at the doctor's office, I learned that I possess extraordinary abilities and recruited to join a secret organization tasked with protecting humanity from ... You got 15, Brandon.
I was tasked to protect humanity from the giant mutant watermelons. I know what you're thinking. That sounds ridiculous, right? I thought the same thing until the head of the United States told me himself that these giant mutant watermelons not only controlled half of the world's economy, but it also controlled half of the products we produce. There's a reason why corn is the thing we produce the most of, not watermelons, which are probably way easier to grow. They made sure of that. So I was tasked to make sure that these watermelons learn who's the real American in this country. They want to take over, and I'm here to stop them with my Monty band of crewmen. Thank you. That's my
Thanks,
story.
Brandon. Thanks, Brandon, and your watermelons.
Thank you, Brandon. That was contestant number 110 for the audience. Next up, we've got contestant number 113, Tatiana.
Hi.
Hi, Tatiana. We can see you. Awesome. You sound great. So this is the next prompt. When our school mascot, Buster the Bulldog, vanished without a trace, leaving only a trail of paw prints and a mysterious note behind, I knew it was up to me to crack the case. First, I decided to ... Got 15 seconds.
First, I decided to put together a plan. My plan was simple, yet a little bit complicated because it wasn't up to me to do this. I was a fifth grader. I wasn't allowed out at night, but I texted my friends. I was determined to find the school mascot. We decided to break into school at night. Well, night for us was about 6 p.m. because our curfew was at 8. I told my mom we'd go ride bikes. So we broke into the school and we started looking for clues all over. It led us to a forest. The forest was scary. It was dark. It was starting to get dark, but for us, that was scary enough. We tried to trace him down and we found the mascot outfit and another note saying, "Please do not touch." We were super scared. The next day, we heard through the school speakers that the mascot had just quit and he wasn't disappearing. He just moved countries. So we weren't scared anymore. And that was it. So I decided to sign up to be a school mascot. And I got the job, which was awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Tatiana.
All right, that was Tatiana, contestant number 113. Guys, if you're enjoying this, make sure to drop your reactions inside of the chat below. Next up, we've got contestant number 115, David.
Hear me?
Yes, awesome. And now we can see you, David. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. So I am a talk show host and my two special guests arrived. They dropped the craziest news. David, you've got 15 seconds.
Is it cool if I could just repeat it and then like continue it or no?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm in a talk show host and two of my special guests arrived. They dropped the craziest news on how they was in a high-speed robotic police chase. It all happened late night at Atlanta, Georgia, where both of them was going 180 on the highway, cruising down the highway. And as out of nowhere, 3 robot cars came by and started pulling them over, or not pulling them over, but put them in a triangle formation as they had no way to escape, but just to slow down and get pulled over. And as they pulled to the side, thinking everything was done for. They caught him by surprise by hitting the eject button. Then out from the car, they launched into the air. Then they called their special friend to pick them up from the sky, and came out of nowhere was a high-speed jet. And after that, they all managed to escape safely. And the next day, they arrived into Miami, Florida, and pulled up to my talk show and told me about the craziest news.
Thanks, David. Great story.
Thank you.
All right, that was contestant number 115, David. Sorry, guys, I didn't realize that the chat was going to be disabled for you, but I know we get it back on once we're doing voting. But the last contestant we have going on for round 2 is contestant number 117, Avital.
Can you see me?
Yes, awesome. Cool, last prompt. When I stepped through the creaky doors of the abandoned schoolhouse, a chill ran down my spine. With each echoing footstep on the dusty floor, I felt a sense of anticipation and fear as I unraveled the secret of ...
As I unraveled the secret of my grandparents' house. I had been to this house many times growing up. They're my grandparents, they're my family. I'd only ever shown them love, but this time it was a sense of fear that I'd be showing them. I went down into their basement, something I had never gone to before, and they gave me a book. And in this book, it said in this schoolhouse that I would need to go to, I would find the secrets to their life. So the next day, I went with my sister to go to the schoolhouse. And when I went into the schoolhouse, all I noticed was these notes that had been left from my grandparents when they had gone there. Now I know my grandparents are natives to this place and have gone to the school that I am now currently going to. But in this abandoned section of the schoolhouse, there had been notes left by them. And in these notes, they had read that they had murdered the teacher there. Now, the schoolhouse was abandoned for a reason. There was a death there, and they were the cause of that death. A chill ran down my spine. I was so scared. I went back to that house, trying to act calm, trying to act very cool, and as if they didn't know, because they didn't know that I found that letters. The letter had told me to go there, but they didn't know I had stumbled across it. How was I supposed to face them now? I was so scared. I immediately ran to tell my mom, but she already knew. How was I supposed to live with these lies around me? I couldn't do this anymore. I went back to that schoolhouse. I put everything I found there away, and I left it for the next person to find. Thank you.
Thank you, Avatar. Thank you.
All right, that was our final contestant, contestant number 117, Avital, for the second round. All right, so we are going to be doing the polling now to vote. You can vote for up to 5 contestants. It's going to be down in the chat, and it is working, guys, so don't fret. So good job to everybody that participated. We're going to be doing our second activity. We're going to keep it short and sweet, just so we can keep the ball rolling. Guys, the second activity is going to be done by me. Hello. My name is Grace Sands. I am also your MC, but I am going to be doing a quick little 1-2 performance for you. There's this song called End of Beginning. It's blowing up on TikTok right now. It's made by the guy that is in Stranger Things. Well, we're getting up close and personal here with this wire. Sorry about that. Super cool. I've been obsessed with it. I'm just going to play it on the guitar real quick for you guys, if that's cool, while everybody's voting. And then we will announce our contestants for the third round. All right. So, cool, that sounds good. I don't want to get too close to you guys, blast out your eardrums. But I'm just going to pull up the lyrics. All right. So, let's do it, guys. Cool, thank you. All right. No tear to cry, one teardrop from my eye. Better save it for middle of the night. Things are black and white. And to troubadour, remember 24. And when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it. Another version of me, I wasn't had. I wave goodbye to the end of beginning. It started now, and you were just finding out. Now isn't that love? Ooh, I don't know the rest of the. Okay, here we go. I made your sacrifice, but clueless at the time. And to Caroline, just trust me, you'll be fine. And when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it. Another version of me, I wasn't there. I wave goodbye to the end of beginning. When I'm back in Chicago, I feel it. Another version of me, I wasn't there. I wave goodbye to the end of beginning. Goodbye. Very quick, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Let's see if I get myself stuck here. All right. That's End of Beginning by DJO. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's a guy from Stranger Things. It's Joey Keery. Super cool. And I'm sure you've heard it a bunch of times off of TikTok.
Beautiful, Gray. We're ready to reveal the top 5.
Do it. All right. So level 3, guys, again, thank you to everyone that participated in level 2. So much respect because that is so hard. Let's see. We've got our final contestants. All right. Do you want to read those off?
All right. We have 117, Avatar, 109, Melina, 110, Brandon, 102, Bella, and 113, Tatiana.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. That was great, guys. We are now in the final stretch of this. We've got level 3 going on. From this, we're going to choose the top 3 contestants that will win the prizes that we mentioned before.
We're going to start off with 102, Bella.
Let's do it. All right, all right, all right. So for level 3, it's called Speak Your Mind on Media. Audience, keep in mind, for level 3, the BC Talks Committee will select the top 3 winners. In level 3, each contestant will respond to an AI speech topic. Each contestant will have a choice from 2 topics. Each contestant will provide a perspective on the topic by answering the topic question. I will give you 2 topic questions again to reiterate, and you must pick one of them to respond to. You are going to have a minute to speak, and you'll have 15 seconds to prepare, just like before. All right, are you ready to begin?
Yes.
Let's do it. This is the first topic.
Okay.
All righty, this is the second topic.
Can I choose the first one, please?
Can you read the question to them, Gray?
Oh, yeah, sure. She's choosing the first topic. It's called AI's impact on healthcare. Should AI be used to provide diagnosis and treatment plans for patients? Explain for us, Bella, please. You will have a minute to speak.
Okay. As a future medical student, I do believe AI should be used in the aid of providing diagnoses and treatment plans for patients. Should they fully be in charge and responsible for diagnoses? I don't believe that, because human interaction is necessary when providing that type of treatment. Doctors have been used for millennia to provide that type of treatment to patients because that's not something you can just replicate by machinery. AI can aid, though. Similarly to this, in schools, they utilize electronics and programs, which will then allow the students to learn in different formats. AI is similar to this in the sense that doctors can just use this for extra security in their choices and their diagnoses. But treatment plans can be diagnosed by both doctors and AI together, and AI programs can be used as well as other, as well as fellow doctors and other medicinal providers. But yes, I do believe AI can be used, but I don't think it should be 100% relied on.
Thank you, Bella. Thanks for your input.
Awesome. That was contestant number 102, Bella. Thank you. Next up, we're going to be having contestant number 109, Melina. Hi, welcome back, Melina. You will have 2 topics to choose from for the AI topics. I'm going to be reading them for you. All right, so we've got AI's impact on job displacement. Do you believe the benefits of AI outweighs the loss of jobs it could cause in various industries? Explain. Or you can choose the other one, which is going to be AI-powered surveillance. Do you believe AI surveillance systems pose significant threats to personal privacy? Explain. Can you choose for me if you want to do the first or second topic?
I think I'm gonna go with the first topic.
Okay, so you will have 15 seconds to prepare and you'll have a minute to speak. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna begin.
There's a quote by Oren Etzioni. It says, AI is a tool, but the choice of how it gets deployed is ours. I believe that the benefits of AI completely is bogus concerning the loss of jobs. I think that if you trust an AI to do humans' jobs, it loses the humanity of it. You're also taking away a lot of reliance for the lower class. Jobs like teachers, or as stated in the last speech about doctors, it removes the humanity. You're not going to have that interaction with people. A lot of people are going to lose their jobs, and then our economy is going to tank, and there's going to be a lot of problems around the world. If you were to get rid of teachers in place of AI, your students wouldn't learn. AI is streamlined. It isn't necessarily an adaptive thing all the time. They take information and they just spew it back out to you. Teachers, they go along with your questions and they answer them in more ways that you would understand as a human. They make analogies to other things and they don't just continue to recite the same information over and over and over again. It defeats the humanity and defeats the purpose in jobs. And losing those jobs to AI would just be very awful.
Thank you, Melina. Your time is up.
Beautiful. That was contestant number 109, Melina. Now we're moving on to contestant number 110, Brandon. Hi, Brandon.
Hello.
Welcome back. All right, so I'm
Hello.
going to be reading 2 prompts. You're going to choose from one of them, and then you'll have 15 seconds to prepare. So the first one is AI's impact in criminal justice system. Should AI be used in the criminal justice system to assist in decision-making related to sentencing? Explain. Or AI's intellectual property rights. Do you believe users of AI tools should be granted intellectual property rights for AI-generated creations, such as writing a song or creating an image? Explain. Which of these topics would you like to do?
I will choose the second one.
Sure. So you have 15 seconds to prepare, and you'll have a minute to speak.
My opinion on this topic is one that's very deeply personal to myself. I'm an artist, and when I painstakingly paint a picture or create a song with my friends, there is a real passion and love and connection that is there within the room and within the person. And I think we have so much of an importance of how something should look, but not about how it should feel. And that's why with AI technology, you get this artificial product. It may look good on a visual level, but when you actually look at the depth of it, it's not there. And it's because people aren't making the decisions behind why these images are created. And rather, it's just taking an amalgamation of what already is there and what already is human and putting it into such a mechanical product. Yes, it may look good for some people, but I can tell you on a massive scale, even in a professional industry, they don't use these images because it doesn't lack the near decision making and heart that comes from true art and where artists actually lie. And they've seen it in songs, images, and all of AI creation. There's just a lack of the heart and the lack of the humane quality that makes us all human. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Brandon.
All right, that was contestant number 110, Brandon. We have two final contestants going up. Next, we have contestant number 113, Tatiana. Hi, welcome back. All right, I'm going to be reading two prompts, and you are going to choose one. So AI's assessments. Do you think AI-driven testing accurately measures students' knowledge or skills? Explain. Or the second one. AI in education. Should students be allowed to use AI tools for written academic work, such as essays, research papers, or discussions? Explain. You can choose one of these topics.
I'm gonna go with the second one.
Sure. You have 15 seconds to prepare and a minute to speak.
Okay. I believe AI is a great advancement to society, especially for teenagers who have been discovering and advancing the world of intellectual properties and AI tools. Recently, teenagers have discovered that ChatGPT is a great tool to use for academic work. Although it is detectable and deemed as plagiarism, they have found ways to go around that and still be able to use it. Personally, I haven't used ChatGPT for assignments ever because I think that is unethical and it doesn't show my academic knowledge and work. But yesterday I was talking with someone and they told me that the only way they use ChatGPT for academic work is for research and to freshen up their ideas so that they can get inspired and start writing. In that sense, I believe it is more than okay to use AI, and I think it is a very smart way of using it to make their essays, research, and papers or discussions better and more professional. I believe for essays, it is not a good tool because it takes away the personal side of your essay and it should be considered plagiarism. But for discussions, I believe it is good for research on your discussions. And yeah, I think plagiarism checks should still be used so that people don't use AI tools for academic work, such as essays and things that they say are their own original work when it isn't. But for research and other purposes, it should be allowed and it should be encouraged because AI
Your time's up, Tatiana. Okay, thank you.
Thanks for that contribution, Tatiana. That was contestant number 113. We have our final contestant competing in this round. That's going to be contestant number 117, Avital.
Hello.
Hi, welcome back. So you're going to have a choice of two topics, which I'm going to be reading. First, AI's career impact. Do you believe AI will impact your chosen field in the next 5 years? Explain. Or the second topic, AI's courses. Do you think colleges should offer courses on AI literacy? Explain. You can choose.
Can I go with the first option, please?
Sure. So you have 15 seconds to prepare and a minute to speak.
Just making sure I speak for 1 minute, or what's the time limit?
A max of 1 minute.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Okay. As someone who would like to study to become a lawyer, I do believe that AI will impact my chosen field in the next 5 years. And the reason for this is because we are teaching AI to speak as if they're humans. One really good example of this would be the humanoid robot known as Sophia. Sophia is an AI robot that has been taught to look, speak, and interact as a human. And this is not something that has been easy to do, but it has been very successful in doing so. And as me for wanting to become a lawyer, I need to interact with people. But if there's AIs that can come and do the same thing that I'm doing, why would someone hire me? It is going to impact me in ways where I need to prove that I'm better than that AI. Now, while Sophia may not come and try to go against me as being a lawyer, there is a possibility that she can come and get people to and help people in court for other reasons. Now, I do have to consider the facts that she is still an AI and I am a human and I have different insights, but at the end of the day, it will impact it. Thank you.
Thank you, Avatar.
All right, guys, those were all of our contestants speaking today. Again, everyone is so intelligent and talented. Thank you so much for competing. We are going to be doing the poll that's going to be in chat to pick the final three winners of this BC Talks. Thank you, everyone. Make sure to vote below. We're going to have Quentin come back in to do a final performance while everyone's voting, and then we will announce the winners. Are you guys on the edge of your seat? Because I am. All right, welcome back, Quentin. Thank you so much. Awesome, and we can hear you now. Can you do a test audio for us? I'm not sure if it's working out. Yeah.
Hello, hello.
Oh, okay, yeah, now we can hear you.
Okay.
Cool, thank you.
When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there is no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for 1,000,000 years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I will never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong. I can make you happy, make your dreams come true. I go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. The storms of rage are rolling wild and free, and on the highway of regret, the winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I can make you happy, make your dreams come true. Nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the edge of the earth for you to make you feel my love. To make you feel my love. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Quentin. And guys, I'm sorry. Our BC committee is going to be choosing the final 3. That's even scarier. All right, guys. Well, let's see who the top 3 who made it to the final round and will be winning BC Talk 7th Annual Impromptu Speech Contest are going to be. So scary, so scary. But guys, again, to everyone that participated, everyone in the chat, thank you so much for coming. It has been such an interesting show. Let's get a drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. All right, just a reminder of the prizes. It's going to be a $100 Amazon Cash, 75, and then 50. Roll. All right, the final 3. The suspense on the edge of my seat, quite literally. The committee is huddled like this right now. Who will be our final 3?
Great. I sent you the results. Start off with the
All
third,
right.
second, and then the first.
Okay. Let's see right here. All right. So we have our top 3. Coming in 3rd place is Bella. Bella, congratulations. Thank you so much for your participation today. We've got in 2nd place, Tatiana. Tatiana, congratulations on getting that there. And final drum roll. In 1st place, congratulations. We've got Avital, who takes it home, guys. Congratulations to everyone. Again, everybody just give kudos in chat for everybody that participated today and for these top 3 final winners. And I'd just like to take this time to thank everyone for attending the event today, and a special thanks to the Dean and the BC Talks committee members for bringing this event into existence. We've got a poll coming up here. Before you folks exit, we just ask that you please complete this post-webinar poll posted on the screen so we can get some feedback. And I've been your MC today, your host. My name is Grace Sands. It was a pleasure to serve at this event. And thank you guys. You have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much again. Congrats, everyone.